Aveng, which is a substantial operator. People will be familiar with the brand names of the group, which are LTA and Grinaker as well. Aveng has been spun off some years ago out of the Aveng Group, and interestingly, it was the one that took the most strain in the most recent cycle. It was in a real funding pickle, it appeared. A couple of other internal transitions and ructions. 1.6 billion rand is the market cap. Not currently profitable, not paying dividends either. Let's look at the chart now, because when I say it's been in trouble, you can see there. However, Gary will point out that that actually gives you a pretty good solid annualized return, by which I mean, the return since January 1.
Since January 1, yeah. I think, this is the one that's up the most. I mean, 68% up, but...
What?
It's crazy. It's crazy, and I still can't see why, because the latest results were absolutely abysmal.
But you would have had to really be a true believer to have grabbed them at the bottom there, because I think it just looked as though they were going off the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, the big criticism has been that they've been taking on work, in spite of the margins. So they're not making money on the projects that they're doing, and the analyst community has really been saying, scale down the business, go and do profitable, increase the margins. That's what we want to see, and I think management has listened. And there is, a strategic drive to do that. And I think that maybe has got, a little bit of interest back in the stock. That if they can right-size the business, if they can scale down some of the things, and
they
be
did
a little
take
bit more
a
selective.
bit of risk out of the business by selling off their sort of property portfolio to the Collins Group. I saw that was about 6 months or so ago, and they probably took some sort of write-downs in their steel merchanting business, Trident.
And they're still looking, because now I think rebranded Aveng Steel. They're now looking at offloading that as well. So they actually, that's management says that they're not going to take any price for it. It's not a forced sale, but I think really a company that's trying to refocus on core competencies. But for me, the number's still not there. I mean, if you look at it, like revenue down 25%, operating profit down 71%.
Was this in the recent results?
Yeah, recent results now, and headline loss of 231 million. So I mean, not profitable either. I mean, it's very difficult. But they do, like as you say, they do have work. I think,
and they do have work. Like on the way to the studio, I got delayed because there's an enormous big project here in Sandton, which is being done to build a new building for Momentum, which is an enormous hole. People who love Sandton will know it's where the Village Walk Centre used to be. And that's an Aveng project. That must be that must be billions of rands of turnover.
Sasol head office as well. They're going to build the Leonardo Towers for Sandton as well. So now we'll have Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo, almost all the Ninja Turtles. So, there is work for them. But again, it's really about being selective on the projects that they're buying.
And as many will know, it's a very dangerous thing in investments to kind of look for bottom pickers and try to kind of pick. You can win some, you lose some. But anyway, well done to them for kind of surviving. And now I guess it's trading at a more normalized level. But can one go hot now, or do you think it's just like done its run?
I need to see actual earnings coming through before I buy it. Again, I think a lot of people are backing this as a turnaround story. But for me, you've got to see the numbers come. You've got to wait for that momentum to pick up before you can.
Because it should also be said that in these kind of gambling binary situations, if they stumble for another reason, like if they have a bad outcome with regard to the Sanrail matter, or maybe there's a project-specific concern that arises, then it could all fall in a heap again.
Definitely.
Very quickly.
And I remember this used to trade, it's 65 rand a share?
Yeah.
Where's it now today? So, I mean, there could be a lot of upside from here, but, for me, I'd rather be buying when it's back at 10 than try and capture this with the risk of losing all the capital invested.
Okay, so those are the stocks we've considered. We have to go with investment of the day, though, but my view is, frankly, we're fully invested in our portfolio, and this is not the kind of thing that we like to do. So we're going to give this one a bit of a pass.